Welcome to this course on Linux command line for beginners. You are learning the Linux command line but you are feeling lost, or you are already a Linux user and want a quick refresher of the basics. Well, this course is what you need. I'm Edward, a software engineer and entrepreneur in robotics. When I first got started with Linux, it was really confusing at best. I remember being in class and just not understanding why I should use the terminal with all those commands which seemed so hard to grasp. But then, after getting some real-life experience and practicing and working over the years, I started to really get it, and now I use it for any software-related project. So today I have put this course together to teach you the way I would have liked to be taught, explaining to you the why behind everything you do, using concrete examples with a practical mindset, and just going to the point step by step with hands-on lessons and practice. I have made this course as short as possible so you can learn the basics you really need without all the typical useless stuff. At the end of the course, you will master the basics of Linux command line and you will be confident when opening and using a terminal. From there, you will have a solid foundation you can build upon and use for any project which requires the use of Linux. Learning Linux command line is maybe the best investment you can make right now to progress on anything related to IT and also progress in your career. You have to know that all the big tech companies actually use Linux as a base for most of their products. Note that the course will work for any Linux-based operating system, for example, Debian, Ubuntu, CentOS, Fedora, and also Mac OS. And no need to know anything about Linux to take this course. I will even show you how to completely install and set up Ubuntu on a virtual machine. Now, what will you do in this course? Well, first you will learn how to navigate through the Linux file system, and then how to manage files and directories, how to edit text directly from the terminal, how to set files and users' permissions, how to install and update packages, how to monitor processes and resources, how to remotely connect to a terminal using SSH. And that's not all. During the course, I will give you many tips and best practices you can use right from the start. I've also added a complete section focused on how to make you more productive and more efficient while using the terminal. You will have all the tools to become a great Linux command line user. Alright, so if you want to learn the basics of Linux command line fast while going to the point, wait no more and let's get started.